Hi everybody, welcome back to my reading. This is welcome back to my channel. This is Jocelyn Lovely. So good to see you all here today. This reading is for my Scorpios. If you guys resonate with the reading, like, share, and subscribe. If you guys want a personal reading or to donate, click on the link down below. Also, if you're not a Scorpio, again, let's not get too tied up on the astrology with let's not get too tied up with the signs specifically, right? If you resonate towards this reading or this reading came to you, embrace it. If you can, if you resonate with it, great. If you don't, sorry. All right, so we're starting off with the Five of Swords here. I'm getting this truth being exposed into your life, right? This light of air as air energy being downloaded into your life. It's kind of signaling that if you were in some type of conflict within yourself, whether that's limiting beliefs, doubts, feeling like you're not enough, low self-esteem, like all these, you can call them character defects, you can call them limitations, you can call them whatever, right? It's being exposed. They're being exposed into your life. They're being shed. They're being, like, light is being exposed onto them so that you can face this, confront this once and for all, because there's so much that you need to do in this lifetime that these little minor things that are in your life that you feel are holding you back, you consider as setbacks, they're not. They're really just there for you to expose, harness, embrace, and just take them with you. Because think about it, low self-esteem, confidence issues, fear, limitations, doubts, right? All these things, they're always going to be with you at every level and stage that you go on. It's just the way you choose to embrace them, or whether you choose to let these set you back for a second, which they do. There's always people who don't choose to go forward because they think they're not worthy of it, and whatever opportunity they miss out on at the moment, there's always more opportunities that come in that you can embrace and take. And it's okay. That's part of life, right? Opportunities will always come your way. It's whether you choose to take them or not, really, that defines you as your character. And again, I'm seeing somebody who, if you did let go of opportunities before, you're not doing it this time. You're really embracing yourself, all good and bad aspects of yourself, and you're really working with it. You're like, you know what, this is how I am. I am doubtful. I do have fears. I do believe I have low self-esteem. But guess what? I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to expose that to me and to others around me and tell them the truth. Like, hey, we all feel this way. It's time to talk about it. It's time to be honest about it. Like, how can you change, or how can you take anything with you if you can't embrace that and say, hey, yeah, I do have limiting self-doubting beliefs. I do. But instead of being harsh and self-hate, like, instead of using self-hate to motivate you, really channel why the self-hate is the most valuable asset, or why you think that's what you need, like the ego specifically, to push you forward. I mean, you could, right? But maybe embracing it with self-love might help a little bit too, right? You don't always want to be charged up with this negative energy. You also, well, not negative, but you don't always want to use like harsh based energy to push you forward. You could use light. You could use your heart, right? You could use forgiveness. You can use self-love. You can use passion, compassion, right? To help you move forward. Gratitude, all of these other things. There's other aspects that you could use to help you push forward, right? Follow, but it's funny because after that we follow with Leo energy. I'm getting a lot of Leo energy on the Scorpio reading. I will, right? Look at the sun exposing this light onto all these paths, all these little dark aspects of you that you think don't really help, but all of it is part of your journey. Look at this journey set in front of you, right? These mountains that you have to climb, you know, everything that you have to go through, it's being exposed, and you're using every aspects of yourself, especially the light, to come and shine bright into your existence, into your life path, and really help you move forward. It's really helping you see like where your setbacks are and what you can do to change, right? Because the word is I will, helping you become the person you need to move forward. It's funny because right after you get Leo, you get the lunar eclipse. Change. I will, right? It's funny because it says it right there. I will change, right? Look at you receiving the beautiful downloads that you need, right? Being honest with yourself about where you're at in your life and what you can do to change that, right? It's almost like you're using the energies, the dark aspects of yourself to help you move forward, right? It's like you're finally allowing yourself to see the dark. You're using your intuition to see kind of like where you're at like what's holding you back, and you're using it and you're converting it, right? You're transmuting it to change. Give me a second. I gotta charge this. Okay, sorry, my lap. Anyways, so going from I will change, using light and dark aspects to help you move forward. I will change. How much more specific could this be, right? Beautiful energy. Balancing light and dark to help you create one. It's beautiful. And it's funny because once you do that, once you harness and respect even your self-limiting beliefs, respecting that this is where you're at, this is who you are, and using the consciousness, the compassion, the love and drive that you have to push forward, you get seventh house partners, right? And I really had to look into this aspect, right? This card, because seventh house, it really focuses on partnerships, but it does focus on love, specific two beings, two people, right? Love. This focuses on love, but it also focuses on partnerships in every area of your life. So, right. So now that you're, really using all aspects of yourself to become this specific person that you want to be, you're entering a new way of being, right? You're entering into this new existence that's going to attract the right type of partners that you specifically need in your life. So whether that's like the right mentorship, the right business partners, the right employers. If you're the owner, looking for the right employees, right? That reflect who you are as a person, the good and the bad, right? Because you can't have one. You have to have both. The right family, soul family. If it's not your original family, which for most of us it's not. If it's not your original family, it's the right soul family that you're going to come into work with, right? So you guys can put every aspects, the strengths and weaknesses that you all possess, and make it work as one function, coexisting, right? Into interdependent function, interdependent relationships. Not codependent, right? Then we get, it's funny because you went from fourth house to Venus, love, right? Love. So for some of you guys, this is going to be a real partnership, right? Anybody that was not focused on love, that, maybe you were for a very long time and then you kind of gave up on that. I'm talking to some people that were like, you know what, this isn't getting me anywhere. Fuck that. I'm not focused on love anymore. I'm focused on me. Now that you've been spending all these 3, 4, 5 months focusing on you, guess what, honey? Now that you're equipped, now that you're balanced, right, with the highs and lows, you're balanced with your strengths, your weaknesses, coming at it with compassion and love and strength and drive and even ego, right? Now that you're coming into wholeness with all of that, you get to embrace the right partners. For some of you, this may be a love. This may be a specific partner that matches you in all aspects, the good and the bad, right? You may come into, contact with somebody that actually this isn't a karmic, right? We're not talking about karmic relationships. They may all be karmic, right? But I'm really talking to somebody who this relationship is going to highlight every area of your life, every aspect of yourself. It's going to mirror you. Like I said, for the good or the bad. And it's going to mirror you, and it's going to enhance areas of your life that you want to work on. See, this person isn't going to bring out the worst of you. Like the karmic relationships brought out the worst in you. It made you want to fight, right? It made you fight. It made you very conflict energy, very Five of Pentacles, Five of Sword energy, because you were in this energy, right? Maybe before, because you were in your karmic lessons, you were attracted people who were unavailable just like you. In one way or another, both of you were unavailable. You can't attract what you're not, right? So if one person was a karmic, narcissist, or whatever, you were in some way, shape, or form not attracting a narcissist because maybe you were the one that was giving too much. Maybe you were the one that was lacking, right? Low self-esteem, like all these things that I was saying, all these negative aspects, or I don't want to call them negative aspects. Let me retract that. Let me take that away. Maybe you were having like self-doubt issues, and maybe you thought you were not worthy of better, so you kept attracting narcissists. I'm not saying this is what it is. I'm just saying this as an example. Maybe you were the narcissist. I'm saying maybe, I don't know. Maybe you were the narcissist, right? And you didn't know your worth, so you kept, finding people that would give you what you want because you couldn't give yourself what you needed, right? Knowing that, well, you didn't even want to be with this person. But now, right, that was karmic. Now that we're here in this more honest, more wholesome person, more interdependent connections, not codependent, right? Now we're dealing with people who are, you're going to embrace somebody who's more honest, right? Let's start there. Somebody who wants what you have. They're available. Their cup is open. Their heart is open. They're ready, right? This is somebody who you're going to be in a commitment with, right? Somebody who wants what you want. Stability, loyalty. They may want a family. They may want to get married, right? However that looks like to you, whatever you want, they will have. They may not be exactly like you. They may be different. They may look different. But just know that this type of relationship is going to take you beyond what you could ever exist, because the right partnership, first of all, again, maybe the karmics didn't work out because you guys were not going down the right path. With this one, this specific relationship is going to be somebody who you're going to pair up with who has the same values, the same core values as you do, same spirituality. Maybe not in the same practice, but like same base spirituality. We're hoping they are, right? Because you want to go down the same path with somebody who has the same vision as you. You want to go down the path with somebody who's going down the same path. Most people don't work because they're not going down the same path, right? But this person is, which is why you're going to meet them there. See, that's the problem. A lot of people want to settle. They want to stop. You want to be with, some people end up with people who are going this way and you're going that way and that's, and then you wonder why it doesn't work out. No. Because you focus on your path, because you're going down your specific path, this is why you're going to meet them there, because they're already going down the same path, right? And then that's what's going to show you, like, okay, this person's going down the same path. This person has the same core values. This person has the same views on life and stability and loyalty and love. He's available. This type of availability can have you questioning your own. Am I available? As available. See, I always said I was available. I always said I was available to my karmic, right? My karmic didn't want me, but I was available. Well, no, not really. Because that motherfucker wasn't available. So to you, compared to that karmic, you were available, right? But this type of new relationship, it's going to bring you to a whole new vulnerability, availability that you may have not touched on before. It's going to have you doubting yourself for a second, thinking, man, I actually thought I was ready for this. When the real thing comes, you're going to start asking yourself, am I really ready for this? Right? But with this conflicting energy you were in, the one that passes by opportunities, versus the person that you are now, which is, I will change and conform and become the person I'm supposed to go down the path I'm supposed to. You decide. Is this for me or not? Am I ready to take on this new level of reality? Even if it's not with a partner, right? It could be with like soul family. You see the right soul family who all have the same ambition. They have the same goals. They want the same thing that you do. And you do. Will you feel worthy of being there? It's the only question. Because the devil's always going to be there trying to tempt and tell you you're not good enough for those people. They're the real deal. You may not be. Guess what? Everybody has that darkness. It's just about how you harness that darkness and choose to move forward with it, right? I think you're worthy of it. Whether you believe it or not. You say you are, but let's see when the real thing comes. Then you're going to be like, God damn. Right? We all say we're worthy and we deserve the best. We all say this, and that. But when the real thing comes, that's when you start, the shadows start coming in, and the shadows start saying, well, maybe it's too real. This is too good to be true. What if it's not real, right? Maybe the past has only taught me that everybody's a liar and everybody's a cheater and everybody's this and everybody's that. But is he really? Or is it just your fear and low self-esteem issues? What is it? Right? And again, I'm not saying this to attack you. I'm saying everybody has this. It's just we're all at different levels with it, right? We all harnessed it at different levels. Harness these energies at different levels, I meant to say. Followed by the eight of wands and strength, right? More Leo energy. Fast moving energy is approaching because of all of the actions that you've taken to harness and accept these the darkness within you. You're accepting your limitations, right? Accepting that this is who you are, but you're praying every day for change so that you act accordingly. You make choices that reflect the better version of you, right? Sometimes the darkness, the ego, the fear, the limitations, they speak. They speak, right? It's your mind. They're in your mind. They speak and they tell you, this is who I am, even though you don't want to admit it. But then when you do, it's like, okay, this is who I am. But I'm praying for the willingness to act as if I'm not that. I'm praying for the willingness to accept that this is who I am. But I want to be a person who doesn't always have limiting beliefs. I want to be a person who enhances their limited beliefs. I want to be a person who doesn't let their ego, overrun the show 24/7. I can surrender to the moment. I can surrender to my higher self. I can change. Anyways, fast moving energy. Because you're adapting these ways of being into your life, it's caused a whole ripple effect of change. Look at the ripple effect of change. Everything's being moved, everything's being highlighted, and look at all this beautiful flowery energy around you, really just growing. You're in your best state of mind. You don't even realize this because you've been praying. You're praying for the willingness to change. You're praying for the willingness to accept that this is who you are, and that's a great place to be. Then followed by the sun, right? Another Leo-based energy, man. All this fire is being activated within you to really see yourself for who you are and still choose to love yourself. Forgive yourself because of the way you are. You think you're not perfect. You think you're not enough. But what's funny is that you always have been. And it's like you're finally allowing yourself to believe better, to not accept or settle for less. It's like you're feeling like you're actually worthy for once. And look at this person looking at the strength energy and activating it into her life. And now the sun is being exposed into this person's life. The ego and all the limiting beliefs are being shed in the light. They're being exposed in the light, and they're being used. See, you don't, like I said, you don't get rid of these ways of being. You just take them with you. You enhance them. Higher self enhances these things once you expose them, right? Followed by this 4 wands with the 3 of cups, right? Stable relationships can come into your life now because you're in a stable way of being, a stable set of mindset, stable way of being, right? Now you can attract that. Partnerships that are going to reflect back what you believe about yourself. You're going to attract people who also have those same limiting beliefs, but they're choosing to live differently. And that's what you're attracting because you're also choosing to live differently. Then we get the 9 of swords in reverse. Look at this. Getting yourself out of your own way. Getting out of your own way. Look at this. This is why we do the work. It's not just you, it's me. We all have to do this work. How can I sit here and tell you guys this is what we have to do, this is what we're working on, if I'm not doing it myself? We're all doing it together. And it shows because the people that I am resonating with, that resonate with me, are the ones that are doing the work. They're doing the hard shit that nobody else wants to do. While everybody's out there having fun, celebrating on Christmas and doing this, that, and third, some of you guys are sitting there with the darkest nights of the soul casted upon you. And you're over here like, instead of crying, why me? You're like, you know what? It's me. Because nobody else is going to do this work but me. And I'm going to get myself out of this. Right? And you pray every day for help. You pray for the willingness to get out of your own way. And guess what? It's paying off. It's paying off. It's in the cards. You're attracting better into your life. Whether you believe it or not, it's happening. But I feel like the reason it's happening is because you finally believe I'm worthy of better. Whether my ego, whether my fears, whether my shadow says I'm not. You're over here like, it's okay, shadow. You're hugging your shadow like, it's okay. Good things are coming to us. We're good enough. I promise. And your ego is just like, really? We are? It went from your ego saying, we're not enough. We're not enough. Stop wanting more. You know we're not going to do better. We don't deserve better. To, it's okay, ego. We deserve better. We are better. Because we change. We can all change. And I won't leave you behind, shadow. I promise. I'll take you with me. And you're going to see. Because without you, shadow, who's going to protect me? I need you, shadow. I need you. Come with me. And you're going to tell your shadow, you're going to see. We're worthy of more. So, it is what it is. All right, my Scorpios, I think that's all I have for you. I know we went on a rant here. I apologize. But you needed to hear this. And I needed to hear this. So, I love y'all. Bye.